All right, let's move into lesson 7.4 with subtracting linear expressions. Again, just like with the adding, there's some algebra tile examples there to look at, and you can always draw those if that helps you out. And there are some steps here that I'm going to go over as we go through each example. All right, so let's go to the second page there. Let's go to number 1. You always want to look inside your parentheses first. Do you have any subtraction inside the parentheses? And in this one, we don't. So once you have all addition inside your parentheses, then you can work with your middle subtraction. So it's just like when you add an opposite for a subtraction problem in integers, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to keep the first set, subtraction to addition. The next thing has to become its opposite, and the next thing is our parentheses. So that means the entire group inside those parentheses have to become their opposite. So the 5x now becomes a negative 5x, and the 12 becomes a negative 12. Once you've done that, you can combine your like terms. So we have x's, and then we have constants. All right, so that gives us 1x. And 8 plus negative 12 is negative 4. You can rewrite this as x minus 4 if you want to. Okay, look at number 2. This one we do have subtraction inside one of the parentheses, so we're going to change that first. You can always put a 1 in front of the x that's by itself. Now we're going to change the middle subtraction. So remember, just like what we do with integers, we keep. So we're going to keep the first set. Subtraction in the middle changes to addition. Everything in this one becomes its opposite. So now we have a positive 1x and a positive 9. We can combine our x's and we can combine our constants. So the x's add up to a negative 5x and the constants add up to 20. Okay, look at number 3. The first set of parentheses have a subtraction, so we're going to change that to a plus negative. And now we're going to do what we do to our integers, just like we did. We're going to keep the first set. The middle subtraction becomes addition. Everything in this group becomes its opposite. So negative 5a becomes a positive 5a, and a positive 13 becomes a negative 13. We can combine our a's, and we can combine our negative 4 and negative 13. That gives us negative 3a's plus negative 17. You can rewrite that as negative 3a minus 17 if you want to. Okay, so there's some more practice problems there for you. If we go to the perimeter ones on the next page, they're missing a side. So let's do number 11 together. So the first thing is let's add up what we have. So if we add up a 6x plus negative 4 plus 6x plus 4x plus negative 2, that'll tell us what those three sides add up to. So we can add up the 6x, and the 4x. That's 16x's, and then the constants, the negative 4 and the negative 2 give us negative 6. Now they wanted to know what the missing length was, and the whole thing was 18x plus 9. So we're going to subtract those. So let me do that in different colors. So we have 18x plus 9, and we're subtracting 16x plus negative 6. Okay, so when we do that, we're going to keep the 18x plus 9. The middle subtraction becomes addition. Everything in the second group there is going to become its opposite. So we have a negative 16x and now a positive 6. So when you add up the two x's, you get 2x. And when you add up the constants, you get 15. So the missing side would be 2x plus 15. Okay, there's some other examples there that you can work on.